Man, I want to watch myself on Facebook on my computer while I'm streaming live. Can I do that? I'm create some wicked echo. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Fascinating. Check it out. There's a little delay. Fascinating. Check it out. There's a little delay. Fascinating. Check it out. Oh. It's an infinity loop. No! Fascinating. Check it out. Oh. Tearing through the fabric of time and space as we speak. No! Yes. Check it out. Oh. Tearing through the fabric of time and space as we speak. This is infinitely more entertaining than talking about VHS. Tearing through the fabric of time and space as we speak. This is infinitely more entertaining than talking about VHS. Tearing through the fabric of time and space as we speak. I'm going back to 1959 any second now. Talking about VHS. Tearing through the fabric of time and space as we speak. I'm going back to 1959 any second now. I'm starting to feel a little weird. It's going down. Things are getting blurry. I'm starting to feel a little weird. It's going down. Things are getting blurry. I'm starting to feel a little weird. It's going down. Things are getting blurry. I'm starting to feel a little weird. It's going down. Things are getting blurry. How long can we do this? This is so awesome. How long can we do this? This is so awesome. When does Rod Serling appear? You know it's coming. When does Rod Serling appear? You know it's coming. When does Rod Serling appear? You know it's coming. Ah, that was fun. Was that not fun? It's still kind of going. Nope, I'm flipped around now. Man, I'm sorry you didn't see that. I'm glad I recorded it. I did go back to 1959 for a split second, and I'm back. I'm back with some VHS. Man, it's getting rough out there. It's getting rough. I am struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I am struggling to find new shit. New cool shit. I mean, I find stuff I already have and stuff that I can resell. Crappy stuff. But finding good stuff? That's getting rough. I have too many. I have too much. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to adapt. When life starts to piss on you, you move out of the way and adapt. So I'm just going to start. I got to expand my horizons. I got to go to new stores. I'm staring at myself, talking on the screen, and it's very distracting. Very weird. Not as weird as when Rod Serling fucking popped up, but yeah. That's pretty fucked up. So I don't have that much. I mean, I found some cool stuff. not necessarily movies. If you know me, I don't just buy VH. I don't celebrate just VHS. I celebrate the whole era of the introduction to home movies. Laser discs and CDs and Betamax, VHS, all that stuff. But like I said, not just the movies. Uh, I like to get like the equipment and shit, you know, like good VCRs and like storage, VHS storage and rewinders and stuff. So I've had some pretty good luck with that. There's a new addition to the family that I found that I'll show you later. I'm pretty excited about it. I got a couple new additions. But without further ado, I'm going to show you the meager amount of stuff that I have found. When all I really want to do is get back into that infinity loop on my computer and do that some more. Because I'm a child. A child inside. And it was fun. So, a few things. This is not spectacular. And not a spectacular find. It is just because I want to watch it. But more so than that, because of the world just blowing the cock of the movie Hush nonstop. Finding this movie reminded me of the fact that home invasion movies with disabled people, females. That's not new, everyone. They've been doing that for fucking ever. There's a ton of them. See No Evil, and this film, Wait Until Dark, with Audrey Hepburn. I believe she is blind in this movie, and people are trying to kill her. She's blind as a bat, and people are trying to kill her. Look what the library did. I thought this obviously was a ex-library rental, and I thought this was just a card maybe that they slid in the slipcase, but that's a sticker. They fucking stuck that right on Audrey Hepburn's face. And there's no getting it off without destroying it. I have not seen this movie. Like, I may have said that. I have not seen it, and I really want to see it. In light of everyone thinking that home invasion movies with disabled women is like a new fucking thing. They act like it's a new thing. Because, I mean, Hush is not even a great home invasion movie, and it's been done before. It's decent, you know. I don't know why people are sucking each other's dicks about it. It's all right. It's nothing to write home about, and I bet the Audrey Hepburn movie's probably fucking better. I love Twilight Zone. I love Outer Limits. Pretty much any sci-fi horror anthology ever made, except for the Twilight Zone fucking remakes, and even then, like the '80s versions, not the Forrest Whitaker versions, are Stephen King had a couple good episodes in the '80s version of the remake, but I like any horror anthology. Masters of Horror, Fear Itself are new ones. They need to bring it back and get rid of all this horror fucking drama. Talking to You, Walking Dead, and Fear the Dead, Walking Dead, and fucking Penny Dreadful, and fucking all of the long-running horror dramas. It's not horror. I would even say drama horror. Put the drama first. It's necessary. It's not straight horror. It's necessary if you're going to do a long-running series. You have to have a lot of drama to keep it going, and then the horror is secondary. So the only true horror television, other than made-for-horror movies, made-for TV horror movies, is the anthology series. It's fresh. Mostly drama-free. They don't have time to bullshit with a lot of fucking relationship-y stuff. So, here we go. Without further ado, one step beyond. 50s or 60s. I think I want to say 50s. Maybe 60s. Twilight Zone ripoff. Really. But, they're not bad. This is a 3-volume VHS set that I found for very cheap. And I haven't seen all of the series, but the thing that sets it apart is that the stories supposedly are based in reality, based on real supernatural, paranormal stories. So that's kind of cool. It's an alright anthology series. I'm not going to say it's the best, but it's alright. A little boring sometimes, but there's good episodes too. And there's a lot of, you can spot the fucking celebrity in those. There's a lot of people that did that series that went on to do bigger things. Slim pickings, like I said. This I got for less than a quarter. A movie I have not seen called The Quest. Starring Henry Thomas from E.T. But more importantly, he's gone on to do some horror movies. Is he in Dead Birds, I think? Even if he's not, go watch Dead Birds. It's a great fucking movie. Horror western. Really cool. Everyone should see Dead Birds. He grew up to be a good actor. I think this is kind of maybe, I wouldn't say probably not horror per se, but cool ass cover. Sometimes that's horror profiling for fans of the app. That is horror profiling, and that's why I bought it. I bought it for 1, I have never seen it before. The movie. 2, I have never seen it before. The tape itself. And that's it. Just 2. There's only 2 reasons. Don't think there's more. Don't push me. This is fucking cool. This was a grand find. Rats. Yeah, I know, it's Video Treasures, and it's probably not a great fucking copy of it. But, look at this case. Look how fucking awesome and shiny and glossy it is. Yeah. You could shave your balls in the reflection on this fucking gloss. Beautiful. And, as always, without even fucking saying it, killer artwork on these old VHS. They dressed wiener dogs up like rats in this movie. And that's how they achieved the rat effect. A lot of people make fun of it because of that. I think it worked. My eyes are a little out of focus. That may be why I didn't notice. But I was watching the movie thinking, how did they do these rats? They're scary. Wiener dogs. Wiener dogs in costume. I gotta commend Facebook for their fucking live streaming app, because it's not even an app, it's just part of their app. It's awesome. It blows Periscope out of the water. Even though Facebook blows compared to Twitter, their technology for streaming live is so far ahead of Periscope. Unbelievable. Here's a couple things that I got. I think I got these and forgot to include them in my last video update. Also very cheap. I traded for these, actually, with my buddy Dirt Mall Fred. Shout out to Dirt Mall Fred. Love that guy. Skeeter. That's right. I said Skeeter. I am from the South, but I don't talk like that normally. I'm just reading the title. It's a mosquito movie. I know nothing about this movie other than this. This man with a gigantic rubber fucking mosquito attached to his face. Sometimes that's all you need to buy a movie. Wanted it. This movie I've never heard of. It's in bad shape, unfortunately. The artwork stuck to the clamshell, and I think it might have gotten wet. I haven't tried to play it yet, but I did clean it. Psycho. This is a clamshell. I peed a little when I saw this. It's a the clamshell's not in bad shape, but as you can see, the artwork's taken a hit. Maybe somebody else found this and they peed on it because they were so excited. And it's faded, and it looks like somebody tried to get the artwork out of the clamshell itself. And if you've ever tried that, it sticks to the fucking plastic, and not good. How about that? Academy Home Entertainment. You just saw my fucking gross feet. Sorry about that. Next up, I don't know if you've ever been, but Goodwill has bargain bins. Bargain bins are awesome. You go and you fucking they just have bins of fucking mostly broken glass. You got to be careful. You could fucking nick an artery doing it. But if you're a skilled professional like myself, you go in knowing that, and you can find shit like a fraction of even Goodwill prices at these bargain bins. They just throw fucking everything in, literally throw it in, and you just dig through the shit. And you can find, like, VHS are 25 cents. It's nothing. It's nothing. So, the first thing I found was this. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Old school Spencer Tracy version. And Ingrid Bergman. Did I say that right? Close enough. This is a sexy VHS, right? No, it's not. you're mistaken. Because you open it up and it's a wee Betamax. It's a sexy wee Betamax tape that they put in like a full-size clamshell, which is odd. I think it's the same as a normal clamshell box. The cheap pricks. And they just put the little tape in there. I know that it's an official beta release because it says so right there. But that's not the only one I found. That's the least exciting of the two. Here comes the money shot. Thought this was a VHS. Actually, my buddy Dimitri found it for himself. Realized it wasn't VHS. I do have the VHS version, the Warner Brother clamshell of this movie, and he realized that it was beta and gave it to me because he doesn't collect beta, but I fucking do. Look at it. That's Creepshow for everybody that can't read. Yeah. That's a fucking classic. That's a classic fucking movie on Betamax clamshell. A Warner home video version of it. With a sexy wee Betamax tape inside. That doesn't take up the whole case. In really great shape. Also, a quarter. Still trying to get a good Betamax. I have a Betamax player that it plays movies sometimes, but not always. Quick, 2 movies on DVD that I got also at the fucking bargain bin. Movies that I might not necessarily buy for more than $1, which is how much the Goodwill bargain bins charge. First movie was decent, even though it's WWE. Is it WWE? Whatever, one of those gay wrestling fucking companies produces horror movies as well. And much to my chagrin, as much as I didn't want to support the WWE films, just because I hate wrestling and people that are into it are fucking annoying, didn't want to support them or their horror movies at all. They do make some decent fucking shit. I gotta give them props. You know, I would be phony to say otherwise, right? I would be phony. I would be phonier than their fucking lame wrestling fucking theatrics. And that's super fucking phony. That would be big time fucking phony. I got that for $1. It's a pretty decent modern slasher. You know. I don't think Kane doesn't try to talk too much in it, unlike part 2. I think he talks. Also $1. The fucking awesomeness of The Invitation spurred on this purchase. I did see this. Don't scoff just because it's got Megan Fox in it. It's a pretty cool fucking movie. There's lesbianism. There's hot girl on girl action, and a lot of fucking gore. I know Diablo Cody's fucking annoying, but the director, who I can't find. Karen Kusama might be how you pronounce her name. She directed The Invitation. And if you haven't seen that, you fucking need to, because that's a fucking killer movie. So, I'm sure that's partially why Jennifer's Body is a good fucking movie. $1. And give it another fucking watch. Now we're getting into some really serious fucking shit. Those are movies. These are additions to the family. Let's get to it. I gotta move my location for this. That's how exciting it is. I love CRT TVs. All you dicks with the fucking, the flat screen bullshit can suck it. I watch my movies on a projector, which is the only way to watch movies. And I don't care enough about TV to want to see anything in high def. And while I do have a flat screen TV, I don't like it. I would get like a fucking huge Sony fucking 120-inch CRT TV, if I could, and my wife would let me. At the end of the reign of CRT, they released high-def CRT TVs. Uh-oh, Facebook just glitched on me. How about that? Interesting. First time. Yeah, so they CRT high-def widescreen TVs. That's the tits. That's where you got to go. They're gigantic, though, and my wife won't let me get one because they're fucking massive and they take up too much space. But if I had one, I do have some. I have like 13-inch ones. I watch while I work out. Watch VHS on them while I work out. This is like from the future. It says right here. It's a space-saving breakthrough. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the TV shelf. It creates a shelf on top of your television. It says it right on it. I envision every fucking VCR that I have ever owned on top of this. Just beautiful. Beautifully perched on top. It fits every TV. 13 inches and higher. And you can put your VCR right on top of that. Now we're kicking it fucking old school. Not even fucking around. That's how you do it. That son of a bitch is new in the box. I found it at Goodwill. Never been opened, still sealed beautifully. I might not open it. It's part of that VHS collection, VHS era collection that I was talking about, where I get things and I have like spinning storage shelves and stuff that are still shrink wrapped in the box. Labels, like VHS label kits and dust covers for VHS, still shrink wrapped. I'm a fucking fiend. I'm not gonna lie. On to VHS. If you don't have a rewinder, you're mean. You're mean to your tapes. You're mean to your VCR. It will destroy them. And don't fuck around with those one-way rewind-only rewinders. They're garbage. You gotta go balls to the wall and get a fast-forward rewinder. And every time I find one that's functioning properly, I buy it. Because they're hard to fucking find, functioning properly. And when I say functioning properly, I'm talking about ejecting, not only just moving the tape, but ejecting on both ends. Otherwise, it just sits there and fucking torques on your tape. It's supposed to pop up when it's done, and you don't want that torquing on your tape. Torque no good. Torque no good, VHS. So, I found this. This was like $2. Can you... Oh, yeah. You're digging it, aren't you? Kinyo. That's the Hot Shot brand. That's the one that everybody fucking wants. They were the best. The best at what they did. Oh, pardon me. Black coffee will fix that. Yeah. So those are the ones you want to look for. And test them. You got to test them. I'm a firm believer in exercising tapes. Not like aerobically. I'm not crazy-ish. I'm talking about when you get a used VHS tape at a Goodwill or whatever, don't throw it right in your fucking VCR like an animal. It's probably been sitting for fucking 10, 15 years. Maybe more in that one spot. You need to give it a little walk. Let it fucking breathe a little. So I exercise my tapes. I'll throw them in, fast forward them all the way to the end, rewind them at least once. If you can tell if they're really fucking tight and the rewinder's struggling to fucking get through parts. You probably want to do it twice, maybe 3 times. You don't want the shit getting eaten. The fucking big reason shit gets eaten is because the tapes are too tight. It doesn't fucking turn smoothly and fluidly, among other reasons. This is beautiful. This next thing is a testament to my patience and my stick-to-itiveness while I'm scrounging. I've been looking for one of these for a long time. And being the degenerate, scrounger, cheap-ass motherfucker that I am, I refuse to pay more than, like, a couple dollars for certain things. I've seen this from as high as, like, $30 to as low as $8. I've seen them all out in the wild, and I passed on every single one because $8 is too much for me. Sorry, it just is. I found this recently. It was marked $5, but the thrift store, was having a 50% off everything sale. That includes everything that they have in the store, including this sexy bitch. And when I say sexy bitch, I mean, that's right, the Go Video dual deck VCR, dubbing VCR. So you can dub your tapes. If you know of anything sexier in the world, please put it in the comments. Because I am at a loss to find something sexier than this. You put your tape in there, you hit copy tape, and off you go. It's also a fully functioning VCR. on both decks, and it is just fucking badass. Why do I need to dub my tapes, you say? Well, what if you get a very expensive tape and you're worried, you want to keep watching it on VHS, but you're worried that it's going to get fucking worn out. Like it's worth fucking $50, $100 on eBay, but you don't want to wear the fucker out. And a lot of times, those movies are only available on VHS. So, how are you going to fucking see it? You could fucking dub it. That's how. You could dub the motherfucker. And this thing breaks the copyright. Copyright's not an issue. You push that button. You set it and forget it. That's right. That's right, Ron Bopeil. You fucking set it and you forget it. He probably has fucking copyrighted that phrase. I'm gonna get sued by Ronco. It's awesome! It's fucking awesome! I'm gonna dub shit. I might even make bootlegs. I might become a bootlegger with this. I might become a bootlegger. I'm scared to go to federal pound me in the ass prison, so I'm probably not going to. But I might do some contests with some rare VHS that I have that are available nowhere else. I might design myself a little case and dub a little tapey and shoot it out to you fucking fools. I might do that. This concludes my broadcast for right now. That's all the shit I've gotten. Like I said, it's been fucking rough out there. And we're not talking like I got that shit last weekend. We're talking like that's an accumulation over a couple weeks. I gotta travel. I gotta go out. I gotta go out where fucking brothers love sisters in Florida. Where free sibling love is rampant. I gotta go there. I gotta go back there again. You risk a hillbilly ass raping, but that's where you find the shit. You gotta apply yourself. You gotta think dangerous. Be light on your feet. Don't bend over for those tapes. Don't bend over at the waist. Always watch your ass. And get out there in the fucking dirty South. Woo! That's right. Deliverance style. That's where I gotta go. Maybe this weekend. Until then, I'll be back to show you what I fucking found. And if my asshole is swollen and bleeding from taking it for the team, I might show you that too. I'll see what Facebook's rules are. And I'll show you that. Until next time. You all can get the fuck out of my house. Stop fucking my sister.